keys in the landlord's hands, you are literally and you are legally returning possession of the premises back to the landlord. The landlord then has 30 days. That's when their 30-day clock starts to run to either refund that security deposit or send you an itemized statement.
This is educational, y'all. Listen.
And if the landlord fails to do that, then, ladies and gentlemen, your landlord, the tenant may be able to sue the landlord and recover up to 3 times the amount of the security deposit. All right, so that's the additional information I wanted you all to have. Mr. Bowes, let's see if we can bring those folks from the waiting room. Let's see if they've been able to get in a place where they can follow directions. All right, so as I said earlier, today what I want to do is I want to give parties an opportunity to talk to each other. See if there's some way you can resolve your case before you ask for a trial. So as I'm going through the calendar, on those cases where both parties are present, I'm going to send you all into a private breakout room. When you go in that private breakout room, I'm then going to send a mediator to come in there and facilitate a conversation between the two of you. Now, mediators are trained to talk to parties together and separate. Mediators are trained to help you begin to have conversations that move you in the direction of a possible resolution. Mediators don't make decisions, but they do empower you to make decisions. And oftentimes, mediators can help you all work out issues that the court cannot address.
This is going to take all day, but that's fine. We got all day.
Breakout room with the mediator, I have one request only. My request is that both parties make a good faith effort to try to resolve your case. That's it. I cannot require that you resolve the case. All I can do is ask that you make a good faith effort to resolve your case. And if you make that good faith effort, the mediator will type it up. Both parties will sign it and initial it electronically. You'll be released from the private breakout room. You'll come back in front of me. I'll go over your mediated agreement with you. And once I'm satisfied that all parties have entered into the agreement freely and voluntarily, I'm going to sign off on it. So when I sign off on it, that does 2 things. It becomes the order of the court. It means both of you all have some say-so in what happens after today.
So while we waiting,
in most cases,
do y'all think Nature Boy is going to get evicted?
So that's the beauty
what do y'all think?
Now,
I'm going to say
if you
yes.
make that good faith effort and you're just not able to resolve your case, remember, that's fine too. All I'm asking is that you make the good faith effort. In that case, you'll be released from the private breakout room. If your case is one that I can hear fairly quickly, like the cases where the tenant says, I just didn't have the money, I might be able to hear those today. I don't know. It depends on the time. But if your case is one that requires more time and attention from the court, or if the court does not have the time to hear even the short cases, we're going to set your case down for a hearing. We are doing our best to make sure hearings are in person so that you can bring any witnesses or documents or exhibits that you need to bring instead of trying to upload them onto a Zoom calendar. And so again, if we reset your case, it will be for an in-person hearing, and the court will give you the hearing dates, or we'll send the hearing dates in May. Couple of things you need to understand. If you're unable to resolve the case, this is typically how a trial goes. It's going to go in one of 2 ways. If we have a trial and the tenant wins, that ends the whole process. There will be no eviction. But if we have a trial and the landlord wins, tenants, you need to understand how this works. The landlord will be asking for a money judgment for back rent, and landlord will be asking for possession of the premises. When I sign the order allowing the landlord to retake possession of tenants, that means you're going to have to vacate the premises. Georgia law says you have 7 days to do that, and because that time is set by the legislature, I don't have the authority to give you anything more than 7 days. If you're still in the property after the 7 days expires, that's when the landlord will go to step 2 of the process and apply for that writ of possession. Landlord takes that writ of possession over to the marshal service, and it's the marshal who sets up a time for the landlord to come out with the eviction crew and a deputy marshal who will oversee the eviction. So please know, only the DeKalb County Marshal can oversee an eviction, not the police department, not the fire department, not the the sheriff's department. Only a DeKalb County marshal can oversee an eviction in DeKalb County. All right, a couple more things before I call the calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you may or may not be aware that DeKalb County has received some additional funds for our DeKalb Tenant Landlord Assistance Coalition, TLAC. We call it TLAC for short. I have some TLAC representatives here in the courtroom, and if both parties are interested in participating in TLAC, and you all qualify for funds for outstanding rent, outstanding utilities,
if you're in an eviction court,
then we can get you started in the TLAC program today. But please know
you have to qualify.
Both parties have to be willing to participate in the program. I cannot force one party or the other to do so. So I do have TLAC representatives in the courtroom today. I can send them into that private breakout room when I send in the mediators, so we can see whether or not you all qualify, if you're interested, if you qualify for the TLAC program. All right, so I am now prepared to call the calendar. I'm going to do something a little different today because it's a little difficult when I try to get everyone to unmute at the same time. It gets a little hairy. So I assisted
She's taking her time, y'all. I'm living.
Folks in. What's going to happen?
Thank you.
On those cases where I know both parties are here, when I call your name, my assistant is going to send you a link to go into a private breakout room. Click on that link. That's going to take you in the private breakout room, and I want you all to wait there for the mediator. So remember, when I call your name, look at your screen. You're going to get a link to go into a private breakout room, and that is where you all will meet the mediator. I didn't ask anybody to unmute, so whoever cleared their throat on the unmute, please mute back. I will let you know when I'm ready for you to unmute. All right, position number 1, Ada Okara and Taiwan Alexander. I'm sending you all into breakout room number 1.
That was not
Ada Okara, Taiwan Alexander. I'm sending you into breakout room number 1. All right, position number 4 is going to be Summer Tyson for Summertime Realty. And I got a number of tenants here. Angela Jenkins, Tom Jenkins Jr., represented by attorney Paula McGill, Tom Jenkins Sr. I'm sending you all into private breakout room number 4. I know we got a Megan Jenkins. I'm not sending you anywhere yet. So, Summer Tyson, Angela Jenkins, Tom Jenkins Jr., Tom Jenkins Sr., attorney Paula McGill. All of you all are going to get a link to go into breakout room number 4. All right, position number 7, Shirley Shatteen, Rena Walker. Shirley Shatteen, Rena Walker, you all are going into breakout room number 7. And Miss Simon, let me know if I need to slow down so you can get these folks their links. Shirley Shatteen, Rena Walker, you all are going into breakout room number 7. All right, position number 11, Russell Davis, Rhonda Phillips. Russell Davis, Rhonda Phillips, you all are going into breakout room number 11. Russell Davis, Rhonda Phillips.
We're not going to see the breakout, y'all.
11.
It's private.
Brittany Harris for Abington Perimeter Apartments and Jimmy King, you all are going into breakout room number 12. Brittany Harris, Jimmy King, you all are going to breakout room number 12. DAAS Holdings, I believe Ms. Carrillo is here. Melissa Carrillo and Ebony Brown, you all are going into breakout room number 15. Melissa Carrillo, Ebony Brown, you're going into breakout room number 15.
So y'all know what they're doing in the breakout.
And then on position number 19,
the judge is giving them an opportunity to work it out amongst themselves.
Interpreter Chung,
then they're going to come back into court.
You all are going to breakout room.
We're going to see what goes on in the court. For everybody that doesn't know.
Going into breakout room.
While we're waiting, can y'all keep the gifts coming? Let's stay on the top of the heat list.
Jessica Hurd, y'all are going into breakout
Drama
room.
sound off in them said I was gagged. Now I'm gagging her. This is the real court.
My mediators.
Dumbass hoe.
Mr. Tabachnik, I'm going to send you into breakout room number 1. And I'm going to send Ms. Rosas into that breakout room with you from TLAC. Ms. Dixon, I'm going to send you into breakout room number 4. And I'm going to send you with...
We muted, baby.
Lewis.
We muted. I muted the iPad.
Ms. Lewis knows how to get it done. Position number 7. Who do I have here? Mediator Davis.
Aya's real name is Portia.
I'm sending you in with TLAC Davis. The Davis.
Portia or Portia, something like that.
Position number 11. Mediator Elsmeyer. I'm sending you into breakout room number 11. Who else do I have here? Ms. Markham. I'm sending you with Ms. Elsmeyer.
They're going into a private breakout, and then they're going to come back in here.
Mediator O'Leary. I am sending you into breakout room number 12. Do I have anybody else from TLAC here? Left over? That's a terrible way to say it. I don't think I have anybody from TLAC to go with you, Mediator O'Leary. You're on your own.
To see if they can work it out amongst themselves,
right.
So they're mediators.
So, for those of you who are still here, I am going to call the calendar for those cases where I didn't have both parties here. I need you to unmute. Please unmute quietly. Because again, any noise in the background is going to interrupt people. And please only respond when I call your name. Now, I still have 2 pages of boxes, so I need you to make a verbal response. If you just wave your hand, I guarantee I'm not going to see you. I got too many boxes on the page. So I need you to make a verbal response.
Thank you,
and once we figure out who you are and where you are, we can put you in the right place. So let me go to Mr. Junker. Who are you here for?
The landlord is Juan Bowie. It's for case 22D 10470.
Got it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever has that noise in the background, please reduce turn your sound down. I may be too loud.
He look like an old ass Jim Jones.
So you may have to turn the sound on your Zoom down. All right, so that's position number 2. Is Eligio Bishop here? I heard a bunch of folks who is here with him, but is Mr. Bishop here? All right.
What drama say?
Portia Wade.
I thought we was in the wrong court.
You're here on behalf of Mr. Bishop.
Yes, that is correct. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Do you live in the premises?
I am here securing his property as he's away.
Man, that's a whole lot of. Do you live there?
Yes.
All right. And are you on the lease?
No, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to send you into breakout room number 2 with Attorney Junker. You all can wait there until I get a mediator, please. Now, there's a Priscilla Blake who's a family member. Where is Ms. Blake? Ms. Blake, what is your role here today? All right, I'm going to come back to Ms. Blake. Position number 3, we got Mildred Haynes. Where is Ms. Haynes? No answer. Warren Price. Warren Price.
I'm here.
Don't do that.
I'm here.
Hey! Stop right there. If I don't hear you the first time, I'm moving on. I'll come back. That's why I asked everybody to unmute when I ask you to unmute. I don't have time for folks coming in and yelling once I've moved on. I'll come back. Well, is Warren Price here? Warren Price, no answer. Position number 5, Samto Egbuna. Samto Egbuna. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not unmuted, I'm not going to hear you. I'm going to move on when I don't hear your name. Samto Egbuna, no answer. Keenan Murray, I've already has his checked in. Position number 6, GT Realty, Tommy Wynn. Where's Mr. Tommy Wynn? Mr. Wynn, I did not see a designation of agency on this case. Did you file one before today?
Yes, I'm still on release.
Are you here for GT Realty?
Yes, I am.
All right. did you file or did GT Realty file a designation of agency in order for you to appear on their behalf?
I'm a broker of the GT Realty.
All right, that sounds like a no. Mr. Bowles, do we have a designation of agency for Mr. Nguyen?
I didn't see one when I checked earlier, but I'll check again now.
I didn't see it either. Mr. Nguyen, let me tell you why I'm asking you for this document. Whenever a person comes into court on behalf of another individual or on behalf of a corporation, you must have a designation of agency on file. In Georgia, when you're in court on behalf of someone else or on behalf of a corporation, it is akin to practicing law. You have to have a license to practice law in Georgia. The way the Supreme Court allows us to get around that in the landlord-tenant cases is that you have to submit a designation of agency before the hearing date that allows you to represent the corporation or the landlord or the tenant. Without that designation of agency, I have to reset your case and give you more time to get it in.
Yeah, please.
So what I'm gonna ask you to do is go to the magistrate court website. Let's mute Moto Pure. Go to the magistrate court website, go under the dispossessory link, and you'll find the documents. Just download the designation of agency. Even if you own the corporation, you have to designate yourself, or Mr. Moto Pure, please. You'll have to designate yourself or another individual who can come into court and represent GT Realty. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right, so Whitney Peterson, your case is going to be reset so that Mr. Nguyen can get that designation of agency in. You all are free to go.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Position number 8, Melody Means. Melody Means. Melody Means. No answer. Erica Means. Erica Means. Erica Means. No answer. Jamel Means. Jamel Means. Jamel Means. No answer. I'm moving on. If you're here, I'm going to have to come back around. Position number 9, R. James Properties Incorporated. Who's here for R. James Properties? R. James Properties. No answer. Sequoia Smith. Sequoia Smith. Sequoia Smith. No answer. Moving on. Position number 10, David Haygood.
Here.
Thank you very much. Erica Ross, I believe we checked you in.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Mr. Haygood, Mr. Ross, I'm sending you in the breakout room number 10. You all are going in the breakout room number 10. All right, position number 13, Tony E. Watson. Tony E. Watson. Tony E. Watson. No answer. Markeisha Watson.
Y'all, I'm going to the gas station. Do y'all want any snacks?
Watson. No answer. We already have Shanta Rouse checked in. Position number 4, 14.
This is finna be a long time. Y'all want any snacks? What y'all want? Hurry up.
Ezekiel Chow.
I got y'all. Admins, do y'all big ones. And please give
y'all
me.
put, Ms. DeVos, put Moto G Pure back in the waiting room because it keeps unmuting and making the loudest noises, interrupting everybody. Put it back in the waiting room. All right, Ezekiel Tchouako. Tchouako.
That's me, Your Honor. Attorney Robert Dukes for the plaintiff.
Thank you very much. Chelsea Roberts is already here. So, Mr. Dukes, I'm going to send you and Ms. Roberts into breakout room number 14.
Yes, and Your Honor, very brief announcement. I have to do a quick Superior Court hearing in county at 10:30.
All right.
I will try to talk to her, and my witness, Bill Floor, is here as well. Mr. Floor and I will try to talk to her and resolve this matter quickly.
Well, if you can, otherwise I prefer that you wait for a mediator. So you got Mr. Clower here. Y'all, I got too many people on this calendar. So let's send Mr. Dukes, Mr. Clower, and Ms. Roberts into the private breakout room number 14. Thank you so much. If y'all want to start talking, I'm okay with that. If Ms. Roberts wants to wait for a mediator, I'm okay with that as well. All right, position number 16, Fremont Capital. Anybody here for Fremont Capital?
Yes, President Emilio Martinez.
Mr. Martinez, I did not see a designation of agency in this file for you. Did you file one before today?
I'm actually the one that filed a petition.
That sounds like a no. Did you file a designation of agency before today?
No.
Okay, so as I explained to the other gentleman, when you come into court on behalf of a corporation, Fremont Capital, or an individual, you've got to file a designation of agency that allows you to appear on behalf of that person or on behalf of that company without violating Georgia's requirement for a law license. So I have to reset your case to give you time to get that document in. Any questions, sir?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, if you go on the court's website under the Dispo tab, you'll see the documents. So, Mr. Martinez, Ms. Jennifer Kelly Bullock, your case is going to be reset to allow the landlord to get that designation of agency in.
Your Honor, I don't have possession of the property. They changed my locks on the 19th.
Stop right there. I'm going to reset the case. All right. Ms. Bullock, you may contact the clerk's office and let them know if the landlord changed your locks, but we're not hearing your case today.
Thank you.
Ready to go. Position number 17, I got Miss George Spears here. Is Alice McHugh or John McHugh here?
Yes.
Alice, you're Alice McHugh.
Yes, ma'am.
Is John McHugh here? All right, y'all are going into breakout room number 17. You're going into breakout room number 17. Position number 18, I got Onion Mitchell. Is Amber Martin here? Amber Martin, no answer. Position number 19 is already in the breakout, breakout room. Position 20, Kendra Calhoun, no answer. Glenn K. Smith, no answer. All right, let me go back through the calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and I called your name and I moved on, this is the time for you to unmute. This is the time for you to unmute because it's the last time I'm going through the calendar on cases that I did not get a response. Mildred Haynes.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Warren Price. Still no answer. Thank you very much, Ms. Haynes. All right. Position number 5, Santo Egbuna.
Yes, Judge.
Hey, y'all stop calling. Stop. All right, Ms. Moore, say that again.
She was in the breakout room. There's an agent, Miss Uzu.
Ms. Uzzle. All right, Ms. Uzzle, I did not see designation of agency when I looked at this spot. Stop right there. Don't interrupt me, please.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Ms. DuBose, did I miss the designation of agency on position number 5?
Let me check again, Judge. I did. Hold on a moment. Yes, Judge, there is a designation of agency on file.
There it is, Edwina Uzzle. All right, so we are going to send Ms. Uzzle and Ms. Murray into private breakout room number 5. Y'all are going into breakout room number 5. All right, position number 8, Melody Means, Erica Means, Jamel Means. Still no answer. Position number 9, R. James Properties Incorporated, Valley Field Apartments, still no answer. Secoria Smith, still no answer. Position number 13, Tony E. Watson, Markeisha Watson, Shanta Rose. Where's Shanta Rose? I heard you check in.
I'm here.
Not Rose, Rouse.
I'm here.
Ms. Rouse, the landlord is not here to move forward with the case. I'm going to dismiss for warrant of prosecution. You are free to go. Any questions before I let you go?
No, will this be reassigned or?
No, it's going to be dismissed. So the case is over. You just hit that leave button that appears on your screen.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Position number 20, Kendra Calhoun. Kendra Calhoun, Glenn
We
Smith.
still here, y'all?
All right.
Did I miss anything?
Ms. Moore, you need some more time to get these folks moving.
Did we miss anything,
Ms.
y'all?
Uzzle is still here on position
Okay, bitch,
5.
I rest.
She should be in breakout.
Was that
room
quick,
number
y'all?
5.
I got
She
home.
was already in there. All she has to do is click rejoin.
Girl.
Mr. Murray was the one who did not go. He's in there right now waiting on her. At the bottom, Miss Uzzle, you may see some 3 dots. It may say more, and you can rejoin or go back to breakout room number 5.
All right, while you're doing that, Mr. Tabachnik, you came back early. Were y'all able to come to a resolution?
I have a question, Your Honor.
What's your question, sir?
The parties have decided to file a TLAC application, and I just wanted to make sure I understood how you want to handle that. Do you want the case reset or?
No, what we do is, if they both are interested and qualified, we will remove the case from the calendar. Let the TLAC process happen. If for any reason it gets stalled, then the landlord reserves the right to contact the court and have the case put back on the calendar.
Thank you. Do I need to reduce that as a consent agreement between the parties, Your Honor, or?
Nope, I'm gonna tell them. So if they have already, Ms. Rosas, they both qualified for TLAC. Where's, oh, she's still in the breakout room? Yeah,
Yes, they do.
Yeah, just send them back to me. I will tell them that their case is going to be taken off the calendar. It's not going to be dismissed. It's just going to be taken off the calendar, put in our waiting pile, and hopefully TLAC will come through. If it comes through, then the landlord will dismiss. If it doesn't come through, then the landlord will ask the case to be put back on the calendar.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. So we're going to remove position number 1 for TLAC. Ms. O'Leary, what you doing back here, ma'am?
Your Honor, our tenant in position 12 never made it to the breakout room.
Jimmy King, I remember him checking in.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Mr. King, stop talking. I need you to turn on your video. I need you to turn on your video, Mr. King.
I'm tapping the screen, Your Honor. It's not.
All right, while he's working on that, Attorney Dukes, you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. We reached the consent on position 14. And Your Honor, the terms of the consent are just possession only, no money judgment.
All right. Hold on. Let me make sure Ms. Roberts is here. Oh, there you are. Ms. Roberts, I'm going to hear from the attorney on what y'all worked out, then I'll come back and review that with you. All right, ma'am? Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Dukes. Real possession.
Yes, Your Honor. So, no money judgment, a writ possession on September 11th at 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, I got you.
And the landlord plaintiff will dismiss the case upon the defendant turning over the keys back to the landlord.
All right, Ms. Roberts, I need you to turn on your audio, ma'am. Unmute, raise your right hand, let me put your
Y'all, can we get some gifts? Share the live, double tap the screen.
Truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God and face the penalty of perjury. I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you had a chance to talk with your landlord along with the landlord's attorney. Y'all came up with a consent agreement. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. It was the attorney.
Oh my God, is that 21?
I got it. Did you enter your agreement freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am. I told them that I filled out an application yesterday and that I'm working with Section 8. So Section 8 has to get the house.
All right, so let me stop you right there. Mr. Dukes, apparently she's got a lot of information she wants to give the court, so I'm gonna come back to you. All right, let's get Mr. King.
I like her. She mean.
Let's get Mr. King. Mr. King, if you don't have video, sir, I can't hear your case today because I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm clicking on it, Your Honor, and it's nothing happening.
We're gonna have to come back to
I'm
you.
on my cell phone and
Let me stop you right there. We're gonna have to come back to you till you work it out. All right, I'm gonna send the mediator somewhere else. Let's mute Mr. King and his exasperation.
She don't play no game. She don't play no game.
All right, Miss O'Leary, I am going to send you into breakout room number 2. I don't have, or maybe I do have Miss Rosas to send you in there. This is the one with Attorney Junker. The tenant is not here, Mr. Bishop, but his fiance, who says she's handling his affairs and lives in the property, is here. So, Ms. O'Leary and Ms. Rosas, you're going into position number 2.
Judge, where's Miss O'Leary? Because I don't see her.
Miss O'Leary is on the second row of my screen. There you go. I was going to. All right, Mr. Dukes, do you need to go back and speak with Ms. Roberts because she's giving me a lot of information. I'm not sure what to do with that information. Because it sounds like I'm not sure if y'all have an agreement. Mr. Dukes?
Your Honor, if you could put me in with Ms. Roberts, I think her concern is she applied for TLAC, but I need to speak with her about that TLAC.
All right, Mr. Dukes, I'm going to send you and Ms. Lewis back into breakout room number 14 with Ms. Roberts. Ms. Roberts, go into breakout room number 14. Hit the link that takes you back into the breakout room.
Y'all, I know drama sound off gag.
And, Your Honor,
She
I
was telling people I was lying.
briefly after the breakout room to go to courtroom 8J, Fulton Superior Court.
All right,
bitch. Thank you,
Just let me know. Just let me know when you start walking around.
Gag.
Otherwise, you know I'll kick you out of court.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. O'Para and Ms. Alexander. Where's Ms. Alexander? All right, so ladies, I understand that you all are interested in TLAC and you both qualify for the TLAC program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your case off today's calendar. I am not dismissing the case. All we're doing is we're taking it off the calendar. Ms. Alexander, that gives you an opportunity to, and Ms. O'Para gives you all an opportunity to apply for TLAC. Ladies, I want to stress that whatever TLAC needs from you, I recommend you get it to them within 24 hours so that you all.
Do y'all think Aya gonna go with TLAC? She probably gonna try to do the TLAC shit.
Ms. O'Para, if the TLAC funds come through, then we expect that you will file your dismissal or any other document. If the funds do not come through, then Ms. O'Para, you do reserve the right to have the case put back on the calendar.
Rental assistance.
That, ma'am? You gotta unmute so I can hear you.
Oh, she's not on the lease, but she's representing.
Unmute so I can hear
guess.
you.
I don't know. We're gonna see. The landlord gotta agree.
All right, Ms. Alexander. All right, Ms. O'Para, you have any questions before I let you go?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Ms. Alexander, you have any questions before I let you go?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Y'all are free to go. Thank you very much. Hit the lead button that appears on your screen. Mr. Tabachnik, I'm going to send you into breakout room number 5.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think I already gave Ms. Rosas away, but I would like to know if the people are interested in TLAC so I can get somebody in there. Mediator Davis, you are back. Were y'all able to come to a resolution?
Your Honor, I guess we might have lost the landlord. I thought the landlord and TLAC Davis were talking separately, but I saw TLAC Davis back here in the courtroom, so I'm not sure where the landlord went.
He was losing power on his laptop, and I told him to, if he did, to log back in on his cell phone.
Pardon me, I think.
Let me stop right there, because I don't think y'all understand something. I abhor when people start talking while others are talking. Number one. Number two, I'm not hearing from anybody who does not have on their audio. I don't know who you are. And so if you want to be heard, turn on your video.
Was she still mean when I was at the gas station, y'all?
All right. Is this, who is this that just turned on the video?
I'm sorry. Pardon me, Your Honor.
Is this Shatine or is this Walker?
Shatine.
Thank you very much.
Was she firm? She not mean. I like her.
Rename Golden Bridges and put Shatine, Walker, Davis, and Davis back in the breakout room number 7. Thank you. All right.
I like her.
Miss Carrillo, you would come out of breakout room number 15 with Ebony Brown. Why is that? I don't see Miss Brown. Why are you still in court?
I didn't receive any.
All right, let's get Miss Carrillo to go. Stop right there. Let's get Miss Carrillo her link to go into private breakout room number 15. All right, now let me address Ms. Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins on position number 4. Do you live in the property, ma'am? Megan Jenkins.
Make sure everybody in here following me. Thank you.
No, ma'am.
All right, I need you to turn on your video. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. All right,
ma'am.
Do you live, and are you on the lease?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're just here to be a witness today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. Let me ask you to turn off your audio while we wait for them. All right, so. Now, why is Warren Price here? Warren Price.
I bet drama watching from the window, y'all.
Before I start doing any default judgments, Mr. Bowes and Ms. Simon, I need you all to find out who iPad and iPad are.
Yes, I've sent them several chats, Judge, and I think Mr. Price was at Moto 6 because he started waving his hands when you called that name once.
Let's bring him back in.
Okay.
He left.
Let's call him up.
I think he left.
Call him up and tell him to get back here.
All right, thank you.
Otherwise, his landlord's gonna take a judgment against him. All right. Now, who is iPad and who is iPhone and who is Zoom user?
I sent them several chats, Judge, but got no response.
All right. I'm gonna send a chat as well.
Judge, I think iPad was a family member who said he was not turning on his camera.
Yeah.
He was just observing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's put iPad back in the waiting room.
Your
iPad,
Honor.
let me tell you something. If we were sitting in court, you wouldn't be behind a dark screen.
Oh, I can show my face, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna let you do it here.
I didn't know y'all were calling on me, Your Honor. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Turn on your video. What case are you here on, sir?
I'm here just, hold on 1 second. Can you hear me?
What case are you here, sir?
I'm a relative. I'm just basically a witness on a case that I've been involved in.
Which one? I need to identify the case.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Eligio Bishop. I just didn't expect to get on camera. I'm sorry.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Charlie.
And what's your last name?
Williams.
And you're a witness on the Bishop case?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Let's get Mr. Charlie Williams renamed, and then Mr. Williams, you can turn off your video until the case is called. And we'll ask
Thank
that you
y'all.
mute when the case, or unmute when the case talk, but you can mute now. All right, who is iPhone?
Did I do good, y'all? I did good. I did that. Can I get a gift, y'all? We did that. Oh, I'm scared. I need a gift, y'all. Please. I deserve one. My anxiety. Let me get a gift. Thank you. Run me up. Real news. You see what I'm going through, brother? YouTube, are y'all still streaming me? Logo, shout out to all the YouTubers streaming me. Y'all see what we going through, y'all? I'm on the main line for y'all. Woo, girl. That was, imagine what my heart is. Oh my gosh. I deserve every being right now. Thank y'all. Yes, I'm on mute. I'm muted. I am muted. Jesus. I know Brandon and them mad because I just gagged and we still in court. I know Drama Sound Off mad. They said she got off alive, y'all. Because she said I was wrong. She said it was just one court today. I know Drama over there mad. Admins, make sure everybody in here following me, please. Thank you. Gift me, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Trina B, I thought I didn't have no tea. It's funny that I don't have no tea and you bitches in the window watching me. Thank you, Fly Free. If I didn't have no tea, you would be streaming it too. Trina B, why you don't have a direct link? I'm muted, y'all. Thank you.
All right, I've sent messages to iPhone and Zoom user. All right, Moto Pure is back, so that's Mr. Price. Let's send him in the breakout in room number 3 with Ms. Mildred Haynes. Let's get Moto Pure renamed and send him and Ms. Haynes into breakout room number 3. Thank you. All right, where's Mr. Dukes? I thought I saw him come back.
No, Your Honor, he had to go over to Fulton County Court.
All right, Ms. Clore, I gotta wait till Mr. Dukes come back, sir.
Oh, okay. Judge, some user said her name is Lisa
Thank you, baby.
Turnstile.
You need to come on in.
Period.
iPhone said he's John McHugh. John McHugh, you need to turn on your audio and your video.
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
Not yet, sir. I'm trying to get all of these people situated.
Understand.
Thank you, Jet.
I think I sent McHugh, the Ms. McHugh into a breakout room already, but until John McHugh shows his face, he's not here. Mediator Bellin. Got somebody. Hey.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You sitting there real quiet. You know I didn't see you. I'm sending you into breakout room number 10. You're going to breakout room number 10, and I'm going to send you with Ms. Lewis from TLAC.
Okay, sounds good. And then can we have the mediation observer on the screen go as well?
All right. Will y'all please send mediation observer into breakout room number 10 with Ms. Bellin. Mr. John McHugh, I'm gonna tell you right now, sir, I will not allow you to participate in these proceedings while you're behind the wheel of a car. And so if that's the reason you didn't show up,
I don't have a couch in my den.
Keep talking, not
but I do have furniture, if that's what you want to know.
Mr. McHugh, I need you to unmute. Tell me you understood my instructions.
Y'all forgot I just moved. Like, shut up. Oh, shit.
Mr. McHugh, I need you to unmute. Tell me you understood my instructions. All right, while I'm waiting for him, Mr. Clark, what's your question, sir?
I sent a message to the clerk just now. Robert asked if we could go to maybe a mediator and just write up the agreement we already talked about together, and then that might help this along.
Fine with me. Mr. Dave, I'm sorry, Mr. Dave, you're not me. I got so excited, my bad.
Thank you, ma'am.
Once I get a mediator available, I'll send them in. So let me send y'all back into private room, breakout room 14. Ms. Roberts, you're going back into the breakout room. Mr. Clover's going with you. I'm going to send a mediator there to write up your agreement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh my God, there go 21.
Mr. McHugh just looks like he's driving, and that makes me so nervous. If y'all can put him back in the waiting room and see if you can help him from there. I cannot let anybody drive while they're participating in these hearings, because that means court is assisting somebody in violating Georgia law. Can't do it. All right, while I'm waiting, position number 8, Melody Means, Erica Means, Jamel Means. That case is dismissed for warrant of prosecution.
This judge is intense. She's scared.
R. James Properties, Inc., Valleyfield Apartments versus Sequoia Smith. That case is dismissed for warrant of prosecution. Position number 20, Kendra Calhoun versus Glenn Smith. That case is dismissed for warrant of prosecution. All right, Onayo, I see Onayo Mitchell. Did we send that person in breakout room number 18? Because I did not get a response from the tenant.
Yes, Judge, they're in breakout room 18.
All right. Did we send Amber Martin there? Because I have a circle next to her name, which tells me she didn't answer.
No, Judge, she's not here.
Let's get Mitchell back out, back into the courtroom.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is so intense, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm still worked up when I had to, oh my goodness. I had to do what I did. I had to do what I had to do. That's something, if she do ask me, I can't say, I don't know. Well, I am a witness because I was on the scene, y'all. Could I use that? I could use that. No shade. I was there at the time, and I watched everything going on. I witnessed the fact that he was abusing those girls when I was in the neighborhood. Not for eviction. Oh, shoot. Y'all right. No, I'm gonna be, I don't know.
Mediator Tabachnik. Where did I send you last?
Position 5.
Yeah.
The tenant just dropped off, and I was hoping to see that she was back in the main room, but I don't see her.
Can you all check the waiting room, see if Miss Murray is there?
I may have to drop if she called on me again, honey.
What room was that, Judge?
They were in number 5.
Okay.
Send me the link to my Instagram on YouTube, just in case. Send me the link of the YouTube stream just in case, y'all.
And if you could, if there's a TLAC representative available,
Is Miss Rosas back?
Just in case,
I
send it
sent
to
you
me on
Miss
YouTube.
Rosas, can you go into number 5 with Mr. Tabachnik, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Send it to my IG.
Mr. Tabachnik, you have a question before I let you go?
I was just going to go back into the breakout room, so just please send Ms. Murray there.
Thank you. All right, let's rename Miss Murray.
Oh,
Thank you. All righty. Mr. Mitchell, Amber Martin is not here. Did you want to move forward with your case, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I noticed y'all are both at the same address. And in her answer, she indicated she wanted to participate in TLAC. Are you aware of the TLAC program?
No, ma'am.
Are you interested in learning about the TLAC program? Ma'am, you gotta stop walking. Ms. Martin, you gotta stop walking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mr. Mitchell, are you interested in learning about the TLAC program?
Well, I have my landlord on the duo. She had some input to put in about the situation as well.
Your landlord is not a party. You filed a petition against Amber Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you interested in learning about TLAC?
Not really. I mean, not really, no. I just
Charlie,
would
you look
to have
like
this
you,
part
your daddy,
removed from my
bitch.
property.
All right, well, hold on. I need to put you under oath. Raise your right hand. You swear to tell me the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God and face the penalty of perjury.
I do.
All right, you put your hand down. You have claimed that Ms. Martin has failed to pay rent. How much is the monthly rent, sir?
$12.50.
And do you have a written lease with Ms. Martin?
No, ma'am.
Well, how did she come to live in the property? Because I see both of you are listed at the same address.
Yes, she's listed there, but the situation when we got the property and she was released from jail, she understood that she had to have her end of responsibility in paying half of the rent.
All right, so her half is $12.50?
No, ma'am.
What's her half?
Well, the situation, I don't know if you remember me.
I do not. Sir, I got 20 cases on this count, almost 100 people every day. I don't remember you. I'm so sorry. I just don't.
It's okay. The situation was I was away from the home for a moment, and so I was unable to pay, and she was supposed to take the responsibility on and paying the rent at the property, and she did not. And
So let me stop you. Are y'all in a relationship?
No, not anymore. No, ma'am.
All right. So whose name is the leasing?
Mine only.
All right. And she was supposed to pay half the rent, which is what, $625?
Yes, ma'am.
And she didn't pay.
No, ma'am.
All right. Did you give her any kind of notice that she would have to leave the property?
Text messages.
When was the first time you notified her that she can't? She got to leave the property, or you be.
I'm loving this, y'all. This is tea.
Actually, about 4 months ago.
All right, so when was the last time you received her portion of the rent?
Not since I notified her 4 months ago.
Dude, I don't know when that was. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I notified her in June that I haven't received the payment since April.
All right, so she didn't pay April?
Yes.
She didn't pay May?
No, ma'am. She hasn't paid until current.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through each month. She didn't pay June?
Yes, ma'am.
She didn't pay July?
Yes, ma'am.
She gave you anything for August?
No, ma'am.
Now, do y'all have a written lease?
I have a written lease in my name because I purchased the property on my own because she was incarcerated.
So there's no lease between you and Ms. Martin?
No, ma'am. The current lease is still only with me as the main tenant. I was just notified that being that
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
And you are leasing a property. You're not purchasing. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, hold on.
Can somebody send a trophy? Thank you, baby. Thank you, love bug. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate all of y'all for gifting and supporting me. Thank you.
All right, I will grant you a judgment in the amount of $2,963.70. That is a monthly rent of $625 for the months of April, May, June, and July. August is prorated through today. That's an additional $46.73. So that's $29.63. Once you get a copy of your order, you will be able to file for possession. Anything else? Anything else, sir? Mr. Mitchell?
No, ma'am.
Anything
No,
else?
ma'am.
All right, you are free to go. You may hit the leave button that appears on your screen.
All right. One question, Judge. I'm sorry. How would I go about receiving this information to present it?
When you get a copy of your order, then you can apply for the writ of possession.
I have to go to the courthouse to receive the copy, or will it be emailed to me, or?
We'll send it to you.
Okay. Through the mail?
Mr. Mitchell, how did you get your information to be here today?
Via email.
That's how we'll send it to you. Anything else, sir?
Okay, that's all. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. Mr. Dukes, Mr. Clower asked to go into breakout room number 14. And I'm going to send a mediator as soon as I get one to write up the agreement. Mediator Elsmeyer. Funny, you should, tell me what you're doing here, ma'am. I need you to unmute.
Yes, Your Honor. We're having some technology issues on position 11. I just wanted to let you know that, and we haven't been able to sign the documents yet. Do you want me to keep trying to talk them through that, or do you want to talk to them?
I'm the last person to try to work out some technology issues.
No, I meant I don't know how to handle that. I hate to not give them a chance to mediate, but.
So are they refusing to?
No. They're trying. They're having a very good attitude. They just can't quite.
So if they're not able to sign the documents, that means they wouldn't be able to sign a mediated settlement agreement?
Right. And we're supposed to get them to sign the agreement and guidelines to mediate at the onset. So
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you because I can't do anything to violate your guidelines.
Right.
I can't.
Now we at AK.
And I'm not gonna.
Right.
I can get in trouble for it too much already. I'm certainly not gonna get in trouble for this.
I'll keep working with them.
Can they get on different devices, maybe? A laptop, a desktop, an iPad, a handy pad?
For sure.
If they can try some different devices, let's see if that'll work.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Lou. Can we get another message machine, y'all? Thank you, love. What's your CA? Oh, not y'all want to bless the CA. Hold on. You ain't got to ask me twice. There you go, boo. Right there.
All right, I've renamed the witnesses that we have here. Do we have anybody still in the waiting room?
iPhone, yes, Judge.
Do we know, has iPhone ever responded?
No, Judge.
All right, I sent a message to iPhone that says, please identify yourself now if you're your case will be dismissed for not being present in court or defendant, you may have a judgment entered against you.
Thank you.
All right. Did Mr. McHugh ever pull over and turn on his audio?
Well, I was unable to speak with him. His wife actually answered the call, and she's in the breakout room, and she said she was going to text him to tell him.
Yeah,
Y'all don't come in here mentioning the ops, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the CA, baby. Thank you, love. Now we got a $20.
Mediator O'Leary, I see you coming back. What's going on?
Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. Were y'all on position
Sorry about
four?
that.
Position two, y'all able to come to a resolution?
We were unable to reach a resolution, Your Honor.
All right.
And I'll let you know, the parties on the Zoom, we have the landlord's attorney, and then we have the tenant's fiance. And then the tenant is on phone. And I told him I wasn't sure if he would be allowing him to participate or not, but
no, I'm gonna set this case down for an in-person trial. So let's get everybody out of breakout room number 2. And then Ms. O'Leary, I'm gonna send you into breakout room number 14.
I'm sorry, Judge, what was that? I apologize.
Everybody who's in breakout room number 2 needs to come into court. This is an impasse. I'm resetting
This
that
is
case.
intense, y'all. This is
So
intense.
let's bring everybody out of breakout room number 2, bring them into court. In the meantime, Mr. Dukes, I'm sending Ms. O'Leary. Where did Ms. O'Leary go? Ms. O'Leary, I'm sending you a breakout room number 14 with Attorney Dukes. He was able to work out a resolution with the tenant, and we need to have it reduced to writing.
Thank you, All right.
All right, for everybody who's talking in the background, please stop talking. All right, Mr. Junker, Ms. Wade, Ms. Blake, Mr. Williams. I sent this case to breakout room number 2 for mediation. It's my understanding y'all are unable to come to a resolution. Right now, they say the tenant's on the phone. We got Portia
We got a
Wood,
CA. Thank
who
you.
is questionable whether or not she lives there. We got a Charlie Williams who's here as a witness. We are not going to be able to have a trial on this matter. We're going to set it for an in-person trial. So plaintiff and defendant can bring all of your witnesses to an in-person trial. If y'all have any documents or exhibits that you plan on offering into evidence, you need to bring them on the date of the trial. Do not tell me you left them at home. Doesn't work. Mr. Junker, any questions before I let you go?
Yes, this is simple non-payment of rent. The tenant has admitted
Y'all
that
run
they
me
haven't
up.
paid.
I'm out here on the front line for y'all.
My question is, can we please have the trial?
No, we're setting it for an in-person trial. Ms. Wade, you have any questions, ma'am?
Not I'm invited to the
No,
in-person
Your Honor.
trial.
All right, tell Mr. Bishop he needs to show up in person for the in-person trial. I'm not having all these folks here and not the defendant.
The defendant is incarcerated.
Thank you, Mr. Junker. I'm still not having the trial. Anything else you want to put on the World Wide Web?
No, ma'am.
Y'all are free to go. I understand somebody is recording on the Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, when I first came out, I said under Georgia law, no one is permitted to record these proceedings without prior approval from the court. Nobody has requested approval to record the proceedings, and so this court has not given anyone the authority to record the proceedings.
I'm not
And so
recording.
if you have a device that is recording, you must stop recording now. Otherwise, our IT department will find you, and then it'll be out of my hands at that point. All right.
I'm not recording.
This Tom's note 20. Stop moving. Maybe part of the reason you can't hear us or can't participate is because you're moving. I sent Tom's note 20 a chat because he needs to.
Okay, did logos, did you screen record it? So I can